Hello everyone, so I am Rairi in my YouTube channel, and today let's talk about because I told you in my previous video that I have a part-time job. So and I am a fourth year student and I have an on-the-job training. So what I do is I ask my loyal customer to ask me a one question, and I collect four questions, but the four question involve about being part-time and a student. So today I'm going to answer it's the same question come from a our loyal customer, a male customer. So he asked about how do you handle as a student and a part-time. Actually, before I um, before I have a part-time, so it is a pandemic, so we have no face-to-face classes, and well, I am in our home, so I couldn't actually aside of um, what we call studying and um, having a hobbies, different hobbies. So I write poems, song, and but I want those add additional hobbies, or I want to try having a part-time job like other students. And actually I pray for my part-time job. Before I get my part-time job, I pray to have one part-time job. So should I at first I doubt that I can't survive being a part-time job and a student. And how do I handle? So I handle a part-time job between a student and a worker. So because my class is actually morning, and I work also morning from 8 to 5. So because it is online, so some teachers would not meet or have a Google Meet. So then my part-time job is not really hard. There are times that I have no customers. There are times that I need to handle the pressure of a activities, studies, but I should have a present of mind. So in his question, so how do I handle? So first is I know myself that I am a part-time, I am a worker, and also a student. So um I have the different tasks to do. So I need to have a time management and multitask doing. So second, thank you. So second, it is from uh, our loyal customer. So girl customer. This customer also is if she go to our store for to have load in her signal. So he always call me B, like B, B. That's kind of B, and that's cool. That's sweet. Daring. What we call sign. No, it's call sign. So uh, it's like I feel like she's my mother and call me B. And she also asked me uh, how do I manage, how do I survive by working and working student. So first I survive. First is um, every time that I feel I struggle. No, um, I struggle my part time and my studies. So I always first is I always pray every day. I always ask God for the guidance, for the strength, because I could not endure, I could not endure hardship without Him. And second is I need to have a strong emotion. So despite the struggles and the strong emotion is very important that you need to conquer, because if you have no strong emotion, it's directly that it's easy to you can easy to have a breakdown. So in my own experiences, especially, I managed to have a what we call timeline. So I survive being a student and a worker because I have a timeline, time management, and how to budget the time. And I survive because of the people around me. Um, despite in my journey, there are people are inspiring. So there are a lot of people that who inspired me, despite it is negative, but it turns out for me as a positive that I can grow in my next destination as being a full-time worker after many years. After many years, because I am a fourth year student. So um, I could easily handle it well between customer, between other person, like social communication. And another thing, so another question. So here's another question. He asked me if it is okay to have a part-time. So this is a two question and only for one person. So first is I will answer the first question. It is okay to have a part-time job. So for me, so I have a three sister. So I have a three sisters. So my elder sister is working and my father has no a job. And I have an experimental research because I am a fourth year student and I need to have a um money to conduct the study. So um it is a blessing that I have a part-time job. So I am thankful that and and I am happy that my study is successful in doing the experiment. But fortunately, the papers has it is ongoing. So actually, it is late because I do a data analysis of my study. And so back then, I back to the topic. So I need to strive more. So I don't want to be a burden with my family. So I need to strive to work as a part-time and um, in helping my family. So my family, I am thankful despite that they could not give me money, but they are all supportive. At first, they are all supportive in terms of my father is a carpenter. So my father is doing my do my poultry house. So my poultry house, and like every time I went home, so my sister, our dinner is well prepared. So they will ask me if I can join our dinner. So I am thankful with my family. My family is very supportive, and uh, they're always there. They always help me to make motivate to motivate me to aim a diploma. So and actually I was so happy. I was so happy with my I have a family. Actually we are not or I am not belong to a rich family, but I have a family that are rich, the love and support. and other another question. So uh if the, uh if the part-time job could consume a hours of your study. So actually because in one day, so actually, in one day there are 24 hours. So I have a part-time job 8 to 5. So in 24 hours, I have a long 8 hours. So when I went home after dinner, so um, I will study my activities. I will read some notes, uh, my notes that the professor sent us through Google Classroom. So in uh, in his question, so a part-time job could not does not affect my school time. So because at first it is online class, it is not face to face, so it does not consume my my time in studying. So because I can able to send my work anytime, like midnight. So midnight. And last question is it is also a our loyal customer, so and a friendly customer. So she asked me what is my greatest achievement. So I have a lot of greatest achievement, but when I when she asked those questions, so I easily have a answer. So um in that time, that while she is writing, and while she is writing in paper, and I read it. So that time actually I received an offer in Cebu Safari. So Cebu Safari is one of the largest zoo in Philippines, I guess. So I received an email that I can it's approved that um, I can actually have my on the job training. But fortunately, the reason why I declined first is in my savings account, I only have a for rent, only for rent. So other expenses, so I don't have enough budget for that, because in working their company, so I don't have an allowance, and I declined because that's one of the reason. And my family have other struggles, because we have also an expenses in our house, and my elder sister help us, and in God's will. So in God's will, maybe soon that I can work in their company, and I'm so excited. And for that question, all things I hope while watching my documentary video. So it is a documentary video.